Hi, I'm Susan with Talent Key, and today we're going to talk about what to look for in a resume to hire the best damn employees for your startup. If you're like most startup founders, you spend a lot of time reviewing resumes. So how do you weed through the not so great ones to find the absolutely great ones? Today I'll share 6 tips with you on what to look for in a resume to hire the best employees for your company. The first is the overall look and style of the resume. Of course, not all of us are graphic designers, but we all can present a nice, clean, and neat resume. Take a look at the resume. Is it easy to read? Is it clean and neatly organized? Unless the candidate is applying for a creative role within your company, multiple colors or fonts, overly creative fonts, or too much or too little space can all be indications that the candidate does not have a grip on the job he or she is applying for or the purpose of a resume. Next, look for employment dates. Look for gaps in employment that are not easily or reasonably explained, and look for short stints of employment. Of course, everyone was affected by the recession in some way or the other, and many people did lose their jobs. So some short employment stints or gaps are acceptable. But take a look over the past 10 years and look for gaps or patterns of short stints of employment. Although today employees are not as likely to spend their entire career with the same company, job hopping shows restlessness, instability, and lack of loyalty. Third, you'll look for related employment. Unless the candidate is coming directly from a competitor, it is unlikely that he or she will have held the exact role that you're looking to hire for. Look for candidates that have worked in the same field or industry or a related field or industry, so they can understand the unique nuances of the role and your field. A marketing manager who has worked in a retail company will not be able to easily parlay their experience at your software startup. Of course, not all employment has to be directly related, but they should have a basic understanding of your industry and the lingo. Next, look for typing or spelling errors. I am amazed at the number of resumes that I see with spelling, typo, and grammatical errors. This shows a lack of attention to detail, laziness, and possibly a poor grip on the English language. If the resume is to make a great first impression and to get an interview, how likely is that potential employee going to show attention to detail on the job? Fifth, look for certifications and coursework. A candidate who is invested in themselves by taking courses or obtaining certifications shows initiative and a drive to succeed and learn. But be wary, however, of candidates that list numerous courses and certifications that are not directly related to their field. They may be looking for a career change, be bored easily, or unable to focus. Finally, look for shifts in career path or responsibility. A candidate who has changed their career path several times or has decreasing amounts of responsibility raises a red flag. Someone who changes career paths frequently shows the inability to stay satisfied for the long term and will likely look for another opportunity, either at your company or at another company in the short term. Candidates who have had the same level of responsibility or have even gone backwards also raise a red flag. Why haven't they progressed? Perhaps they have poor people, time, or management skills. Well, now that you know what to look for in a resume, the next step is a phone interview. In a future video post, we'll uncover the key factors in conducting a great phone interview to achieve the perfect hire.